Hey everybody, it is Wednesday, July the 12th. It is New Comic Day here at Maddox Games and Comics.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, that's right. Best day of the week right here. We're starting things off. The store's opening up in less than half an hour.
I don't know what time it is.
For New Comic Day, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to bring up the comments here. I'm Jason.
I'm Kristin. Hi.
And we're just going to talk to you about basically whatever you want. Talk about new comics, talk about old comics, we talk about movies, whatever you like. Did you see SpiderMan yet?
No, I'm actually going this weekend.
Oh, man, you're missing
Well,
out.
I got some free movie passes, but they don't work on opening weekends.
That's weird. I mean, I get it, I guess. But I still.
So thank you, Jeremy Boggs, wherever you may be.
Jeremy Boggs hooked you with free movie passes?
Yes.
Jeremy Boggs has hooked me up with nothing.
Well, I'm doing a sketch commission for him.
Ah, well, whatever.
And along with normal payment, he gave me movie passes.
There we go. Gotcha.
Maybe if you were nicer or did a little dance for him. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think I just want to see you dance.
Yeah?
Maybe. I'm not sure why.
It's not worth anybody's time in the slightest. Share
It's
this thing
always
out.
worth the dance. Haven't you seen Footloose?
I have seen Footloose.
Okay.
All the more reason.
You
All
gotta
the more reason.
You gotta be Kevin Bacon.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be Kevin Bacon.
Lots of new stuff coming out tomorrow, or today. It's tomorrow. Yeah, today. It's coming out today. When we open at 10, we're going to have stuff on the shelf. They're putting it out right now, all kinds of stuff.
The yesterday of tomorrow is today.
That is very true.
I think that was from
I gotta say.
Tomorrowland. Or I just made it up. I'm not sure.
Is it?
I don't know. I only saw the movie once.
I've not seen it at all. Was once too many times?
No, I just never got around to watching it again.
Good morning, Shane. How's it going? Hey, Michaela. What's going on? Justin. First to buy, and if so, how do you do it? No, Dennis, whenever we do the live sales, you don't register to buy. All you do is get on here, and you can purchase items. New customers for your first time, I have a $60 cap for first-timers. Then the next day, you can call the number to pay for your item, 606-877-1450, or private message us that night or that morning with your PayPal address, and we will email you an invoice to get all that taken care of. And, of course, shipping is only $5.95, whether you buy one comic, whether you buy 50 comics.
I'm nodding and agreeing.
We're not selling anything right now. Right now it's just us just running our mouths about stuff. So whatever you guys want to talk about. What are you guys into this morning? Are you guys headed to work? Are you at work? Are you sticking and watching this while you're at work?
Well, apparently Wiley is on his way here. So.
Oh, Wiley's on his way here. He's going to be here when the doors open.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
going to be prepared.
Well, that's one of the perks of being a teacher in the summer. Unless you have summer classes, you're completely free just to spend all your money.
That's true. I feel like Wiley probably gets into trouble, though.
No. Yeah, probably.
She's up to no good.
Yep.
He spends
Breaking the law.
spends a lot of time in the jail on his summers.
Well, he did buy a flash mask. I mean, using to break the law.
That's true. That's right. New comic book day. It's going to be awesome. What's up, Jason? How's it going, man? Philip's going to be here.
Hi,
Yep.
Philip.
Philip's going to be here to get SpiderMan 2, issue number 1.
Yep, that came out this week.
Big
Super
miniseries comes out today. Also, Dark Knight's The Casting. Ooh, foil cover. This is the second preview one-shot leading into Dark Knight Metal, which is going to be an awesome freaking series. I'm super excited about it.
I'm actually going to read it.
You're actually going to read it?
Yeah, I read mostly Marvel. I don't read any DC.
Well, you're going to get a good plunge into DC with Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, who are a pretty awesome team.
Cool.
They did all the new 52 Batman, and so they're just going to bring that to the DC universe, and it's going to be awesome.
I just fear I'm not going to have any idea what's going on, but I'll do my best.
Do we have any Rip Hunter? Not in his own books that I know of. We might.
Sounds like a 80s adventure.
He's kind of an 80s adventure guy. You got it right off the bat.
Doc Savage
Yeah, he's a
Jones.
time traveler guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm drinking coffee, enjoying life. Heard Games and Comics in Somerset is being sold. Not being sold, shutting it down. We're just shutting it down, consolidating stores, moving to a new area. Molly's out front, hanging out.
Wait, who's out front?
Wiley.
Oh.
Wiley.
Hi, Wiley.
Yep, Return of the Dream Team, man. That's right. It's going to be fantastic. A evil, dark universe. DC, of course, has found Batman and them have found its existence, and it finds the DC universes, and then invades it, and it's going to be nuts. It looks like they're all armored up, but it's also kind of
steampunk.
Yeah, it's kind of Mad
Metal
Maxy
Knights.
too. It's going to be awesome. Like I think it's going to be
Mad Max
really
is a good way
good.
to put it.
It's going to be really good. Found the funniest free comic. What was it called? Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Terrence Mutant
That sounds
Ninja?
funny.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought that said Terrence Mutant Ninja.
Oh, yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. What?
That is a new issue.
That's issue 3, season 1. Giant monsters. Giant monsters fight giant monsters.
Kaiju.
Yep.
You know, Gojira.
Yeah.
Godzilla, Mothra. Rawr, lasers.
Teen Ace. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, everything DC doing lately is they're doing good. Like Marvel, I do like the fact that they are going to take a break from events. Basically, after Secret Empire, that's conceivably it. As Marvel Legacy is supposed to just kind of be a thing where it's like, hey guys, everything's back to how it is. But DC is like Dark Knight Metal looks awesome. So if you do a cool event, I don't mind it. If your events are just out there all the time, nonstop, and one ends, you do another one just to do one. Yeah,
It would be nice if there was a bit of a break.
that's not as cool.
Like
Yeah.
with Marvel and theirs.
Yeah, Marvel hasn't had a break in forever. And I mean, that's the thing. Civil War, Secret Invasion, and Siege, I thought were all really good.
Mhm.
But they could have stopped there for a while, and they
Yeah.
just didn't. They just didn't stop in the slightest.
And recently there was Civil War 2, and then like a month later they did the Inhuman X-Men War, and then Secret Empire happened a month later.
Yeah.
A month or so, I can't remember.
Yeah, we see you, Barry. Or at least I saw all my comments coming through.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I saw from that. That's the thing. That's the first one I've seen you.
I saw you say good morning.
So did you guys go see Spider-Man: Homecoming this last weekend? Kristin did not, and a lot of people on here didn't. So don't spoil it. No,
I'm okay with spoilers.
she's okay. She likes giving spoilers, so she's okay with them. But don't do any spoilers in the feed. But tell us your general thoughts. You like Spider-Man: Homecoming? I thought it was freaking great.
I found a pop figure for him. Got me more excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, I found the Walmart exclusive.
I got that one too. The Walmart exclusive maskless Peter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never had a Walmart before.
Saw it twice is usually a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw Avengers 9 times in theaters.
9
so-
times?
Yes.
I had to see Avengers twice simply because the first time people were doing that deal where they were trying to show up in front of their friends and laughing overly hard at scenes to try to out-laugh their friends, and I couldn't hear half the things they said.
I would kick them in the head.
I was not pleased.
I saw the second time because we missed the first 10 minutes, and then I just went with every family member that was going to go see it for the first time.
Yeah. And the thing is, I like all the other Spider-Man movies. I like them fine.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think Spider-Man 2 with Dr. Octopus is possibly one of it's just a well-put-together Hollywood movie. It's like Back to the Future. It's like anybody can conceivably watch Spider-Man 2 and like it.
But
this new Spider-Man is just a perfect Spider-Man movie. It was just fantastic. Like, I dug it.
I really want to see it.
I dug it.
I mean, I know what happens. I read the synopsis, but still excited to see it. I wanted to make sure that the after-credit scene was good.
All right. Take it easy, Justin. Yeah, well, I mean, some of the characters they changed up, like Ned's like, Ned's this hobgoblin, but he's this kid. But at the same time, it's like, I don't care enough about him. I don't care enough about him for it to matter. It's like the Mandarin in the Iron Man movies. People were really upset about that, and I was like, I don't care about the Mandarin to even care. Like, I was really more concerned about Spider-Man, and the fact that it did Spider-Man so well, like, that's really the thing that I dug a lot.
I just love it was Michael Keaton.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Wally? Or what? Oh, Keaton.
You didn't
Sorry.
like Michael Keaton's character? He was amazing in that movie, man. I thought he was fantastic. It was a great performance from Michael Keaton, I thought.
It's okay. It's okay. It's everybody's opinion.
I'm going to
It's
fight.
okay.
I'm going to fight Wiley when he comes in here.
All right. Well, he's taller than you, so.
Oh yeah. I get you there.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't too a big fan of the whole Flash Thompson change.
Yeah, I would never even thought of him as him, really, even with the way the character acted, because he's almost smaller and nerdier than Peter in the movie, if that makes sense. But whatever.
We have to think
Yeah.
they changed MJ too,
Yeah.
in a way. Well, enough.
Yeah. The Miles Morales buddy, that's basically who that character was. Yeah. It's straight on. Like, just, it looks like basically they took that kid out of a page of the comic. That's how it looked.
Well, maybe that could hint that Miles Morales will make an appearance in the movies at some point.
I don't know, maybe.
It'd be nice. Because I know they were talking to some kids about it.
The new issue of Zombies comes out from Marvel today. Zombies Assemble issue 0. They went back to doing issue 0 Instead of doing 3,
Mm-hmm.
they went back and did a 0, which is fine. That's cool. So they got that, which I guess it gives backstory. Realistically, in the story, it's going to give backstory for something you need before 3. I'm guessing. I'm not caught up with it, so I can't really say. But it's selling like crazy, and the cover looks cool. So, Spider-Man 2, #1, of course, that's a big one. Of course, the Dark Days, the casting is another big one. George R.R. Martin's A Clash of Kings, issue #2 comes out. Issue 1 sold crazy for us, especially on the new comic sale that we had. We don't have as many variants this time. So you're going to want to just grab the regular stuff. And, of course, Game of Thrones is getting ready to launch again on HBO very, very soon. So it's a good time to catch up on the books.
I've been hearing about it all day at my house every day.
Is it Sunday?
Yes.
Sunday. So you get the comic today, read it, get into it. I think the stuff from the comic takes place during some stuff that happened last season on the show. But
I think it was more like a meanwhile over here while that stuff's happening over there.
Man, there's so much stuff out. Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, Red Hood and the Outlaws has a really awesome Death of Superman homage cover using Bizarro's symbol.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaiju Max Season 3, Issue 1 comes out for fans of giant monsters and cool books. Just League of America.
Godzilla and lasers.
Hulk. I'm trying to think of what all. Grass Kings.
The New Generation X, XMen Blue.
A new issue #1 from IDW called Dread Gods comes out. After Eden comes out. That's from Red 5 Studios that does that robot comic that I can't remember the name of right now. That's pretty awesome.
The California one.
Oh, yeah, Cal Exit.
Cal Exit, okay. Sorry.
Cal Exit comes out, which is a comic about California basically seceding from the United States, doing their own stuff. And it looks pretty good. And it's from Boom. There's a lot of stuff. And we're going to have a lot of that stuff right here, including a bunch of variants right here on the noon Facebook Live Supercell for New Comic Day edition. It starts at noon Eastern Standard Time, and we'll go until basically I quit selling comics. As soon as the comics quit selling, cut it off, and then we come back at 3. So as long as we're selling books, we'll keep it going. So you're going to want to tune in and grab up some stuff early. I'll have some of that stuff again at 3 o'clock. But a lot of it, if we're short on stuff, we'll put it back out for sale in the store before 3. And there's just stuff that runs out during the noon sale. So if you can be here at noon, I highly recommend you do so.
Claus Jensen's new book from last week. I don't recognize that name.
I don't. He's most famous for inking over top of Frank Miller on Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, all right.
But he does his own art as well. He draws very much kind of a scratchy Frank Miller style. I don't know what book he had that came out last week.
I like scratchy style. A lot of people don't like it when I say I like the watercolor sketchy styles.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do the Venom Space Night thing.
Well, they've already confirmed that Eddie Brock is going to be their Venom.
Yeah, plus they're going to do the rated R one, so I think it's going to be. Other than the fact that he may have a white spider on his chest, that's probably going to be about the limit to his tie into Spider-Man. I kind of feel like, though, they should do instead of doing the space deal, do the like the cure for cancer thing that they did in the Ultimate Comics. I thought that was just a pretty smart way to do it.
Yeah.
You know? Because when you start including space, it gets weird. But I guess the Marvel movies already have all the space stuff, so I guess it's fine.
Well, Guardians have kind of taken over that territory a lot.
That's true.
And Thor a little bit, I guess. Yeah. I mean, in a way.
Different covers for Deadpool or Defenders. Nope, just one cover for each. And, yep, Deadpool and Defenders 3 comes out. Defenders 3 sees the entrance of Frank Castle, the Punisher, there on the front, who, of course, is going to be, you know, I'm sure showing up in the Defenders TV series on Netflix.
He's already shooting up a storm on the cover. So
Yeah, shooting everybody.
Yep.
Oh, Sacred Creatures. Yeah, that came out last week. Yep.
We sold out.
I didn't know Claus Janson did that.
We completely sold out.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, we had both covers. We had them here on the sale. They didn't last long, and then what we had in the store went out of here pretty quick, too.
I think about I might have to borrow Alita's copy.
They're doing Black Cat movie. They're doing all kinds of Spider-Man related stuff. So we'll see how it all plays out.
Well, the Spider-Man universe has quite a bit. It's almost like the X-Men a little bit, except it's just him and then everybody else. And I mean, he's got the Web Warriors.
Yeah.
They might even do Venomverse one day.
It's just Spider-Man is just like
There's a lot.
the X-Men universe, except that all of Spider-Man's villains are primarily cool.
Yeah.
And a lot of the X-Men's are forgettable because there's just a million. There's just a million X-mutants with weird costumes.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man, at least primarily, has. I do like the way in Homecoming. I don't want to spoil it. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about it.
Say it.
Nope, I can't.
Say it.
But I do like
Whisper it to me.
the way they tied in the Vulture because I do think that works really well for Spider-Man as a character.
Oh, you mean that?
But no, don't.
No, I know what you mean now. I know what you mean now.
Jason got it. Jason got that book. Hey, Thomas, how's it going, man? So what are you guys looking into today? What are you guys looking forward to picking up when we do the noon sale, or if you're coming in the store? Put in the comments. What's the book that what's going to be your highlight of the week this week? Let me know. We did get our Ninja Turtles. We got shorted a week or two ago, and we got those back in, so I'm going to have a couple of those on the sale today. We're going to have a little bit of everything. I'd like to see what you guys are into. I feel like the casting's going to be a big seller here. The Forge was gone. Crazy.
Oh, yeah. It was gone like immediately during the new comic sale.
And
actually,
since The Forge has come out, I think we had
15 people signed up for it.
Yeah, we had 15 people sign up for The Forge.
About, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
just Dark
we had
Days and Dark Knights, everything.
I was going to say we've had 12 new people in the last week add that stuff to their pools. So Dark Knight Metal, I ordered really heavy. Dark Knight Metal. I ordered like
very good.
Well, heavy was like 65 copies, which is more than we ordered of Batman. Plus, I ordered variants, but I may have to bump that before it comes out because of the number of subscribers we're constantly getting for Dark Knight's Metal, which is awesome. I mean, it's really cool.
But then after that, we got to deal with the one-shots.
Edge of the Venomverse 2. Yeah, we got that. Gwenpool on the cover with the Venom symbiote. We do have some of those.
I love the first issue. I can't wait for this next one.
I did not get to read the first one.
Oh, do you want to borrow mine?
We're still waiting on. No, I'll get one. We got more. We got more coming.
Okay.
I just don't know when they're gonna arrive. But we have more of issue 1 coming in.
Well, you gave me your X-Men Gold, so I don't mind you borrowing my comics either.
It's okay. I'm so behind on books that it'll be fine. We'll get Edge of the Venomverse 1 in long before I'm caught up on books to need to add another. So we'll be fine.
If you're sure. If you're sure.
But I appreciate it.
Okay.
Appreciate the offer.
No problem. You won't be able to keep it though.
Well. Not much you can do about it after you lend it to me.
I could hit you with my car.
You could hit me with your car. I don't know how that would get your comic back.
I don't know either, but that's the only thing I can think of.
It's just pure violence all the time.
Just a little bit.
This is ridiculous.
I'm actually quite passive. I'm a huge weakling.
Yeah, but you're always threatening. You're
it's
always threatening.
Bark. It's all
She's
bark.
always threatening stuff.
I'm like the dog that's really old and doesn't have any teeth, but it still wants to bite you.
There you go. XMen Blue is another one. We don't have a lot of these for the sale. We got some of these on the shelf. This is a Secret Empire tie-in, so it's got two things going for it. So you got Blue. It's going to sell out quick because of the Secret Empire. Plus, it's XMen Blue, and it's just selling out anyway. This is one of those books that I wasn't 100% on because I'm not a big fan of the young X-Men because I think that when somebody comes from the past to the future and things change, people should disappear just like in Back to the Future. They should be like, oh, and they disappear from photos. But it's not happening, and it makes no sense to me. And I understand how they've explained it. Yeah. I just don't like it. I prefer it to change. But the book has been really good, so there's not really – I can't overly complain about it because the book's been good. So.
I'm really enjoying reading Jimmy Hudson.
I like the fact that Magneto is the secret leader of the XMen Blue team, and all of them hate him and don't trust him, but he's their leader. That Bastion is a Sentinel who is almost out of his programmed reason for being, so he's going to actually – help basically save and breed mutants so he can kill them later because otherwise what's the point of existing? It's a pretty cool concept so far in the X-Men Blue series, and I've been out of X-Men for a while, and I got back into the books when these new launches hit. I didn't do Jean Grey or Iceman, but I've done Cable, X-Men Gold, X-Men Blue, Weapon X, and I like all of them so far.
The only one I haven't done is Jean Grey. I actually have every single one in my pull box except Jean Grey.
Oh, was it good, Barry? I've not had a chance to read it. I read the first series, and I liked it a lot because I looked in that one, too. I like the way they draw him, where they draw him in a more realistic costume where you can see his eyes and stuff. I just like the look of that. My opinion of September Morning.
I'm not familiar with that.
Don't really have one, Thomas. Local store was selling the alternative cover for last week's dip for $30.
That must have been a mighty cover.
Well, they produced a bunch of them. And that's the thing. Deadpool versus Marvel Universe, if you go buy issue 1 through 4 right now, it's going to cost you probably a couple $100. Like, they're expensive books. This one people ordered pretty heavy, and it probably won't be the same, or it could be. So people are taking a chance. I mean, you got a variant for that. If you had a variant of that first Deadpool versus Marvel Universe, I think it's going to go for a ton of money. So if they even did a variant for it at the time. So, $30. I'm not one to say what a store should sell something for or what they shouldn't. I don't even remember if we even had one for sale here. I can't even remember.
No, I have no idea, really.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe in graphic novel form.
But in that case, hey, man, if you love the book, grab it up because, I mean, that's my deal on that is if it's something you like, grab it up because it's going to be worth it to you in the long run if you like the character. And if it's not worth money, who cares? You got something you like. If it's worth more money, hey, sell that sucker.
You got a good deal on it then.
That's my general deal with pop vinyls. I don't buy a lot of pop vinyls. The ones I do buy are generally exclusives. But I try to buy stuff that even if it's not going to go up in price, stuff I like. He-Man or Harry Potter, something like that it's going to be some cool deal that I don't mind it if it's not going to be worth a bunch of money.
Yeah, like I've gotten all the Iron Fists, but, I mean, only one of them isn't really worth anything, but I just like Iron Fist.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to grab his Dorb, and I don't really get Dorbs.
Well, Barry, I could have screwed up. So
either way, whoever got that got a good
there is that. Like, I could have just screwed up and sold it for $6. I'm not infallible in those things. So
okay.
and a lot of times I don't have time. Today I have time to look up the variants. A lot of times I don't. I just go, well, I'm going to do this. Are you leaving, Haley? Take it easy. Have a good day. Don't work with us on New Comic Day. That's fine.
I was waving at Haley, but it's okay if I wave at you guys.
Have a good time. Have a good time not being here on New Comic Day and seeing all the customers.
Well, hold on.
That's true.
Yeah,
she wasn't scheduled.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Just giving her a hard time.
Yep.
It's fine.
That's okay. It's early in the morning.
She needs it.
Mm-hmm. Be tougher.
Iron Fist Gold. Oh, that's cool. Cool. Oh yeah, the one from New Comic Day, or Free Comic Day. I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the ones I got.
How many comic-related tattoos do I have? That's a good question.
Well, honestly, first one I see.
I don't know.
First one I see is the Hellboy on your hand.
Yep, I got the Hellboy on my hand. I've got SpiderMan, Venom. I've got the Green Goblin, Carnage.
The Rashikage.
I have Dr. Octopus. I've got the Rashikage from G.I. Joe, which is technically a comic. I've got One Piece, which is a manga, which is kind of. Yeah, I do have the Wolverine.
One Piece is a comic.
I've got the Turtles and Casey Jones and Shredder across my chest. I've got the Goon, Frankie, and Buzzard from the Goon series on my back.
Oh,
I've got.
I thought you only just had like the arms.
They've done Mad Max comics, so technically I have more because I've got Immortan Joe and Max from Mad Max Fury Road on my legs. I've got Shinsuke Nakamura, Intercontinental Champion in New Japan, on my leg. He's a wrestler, but I'm sure he was a comic in Japan at some point. He has an action figure. It's kind of the same. I've got the Macho Man Randy Savage, who was on a cover of a WWE comic.
I don't think that counts.
I don't know. I got a few. 8 counts. The Macho Man counts. So, I don't know. I got a couple. I'm probably going to get... I've been mulling around a Skeletor piece from He-Man.
Ooh, that would be cool.
And I'm probably going to get a couple of the characters from Hillbilly added to the Goon because Eric Powell does all that, so it's kind of an Eric Powell back piece thing, probably.
Honestly, with all you just said, I can imagine you just getting Castle Grayskull. Just the whole thing.
That wouldn't be bad. It'd be painful.
Yes, it would, but I can see you getting all of that.
And I need to get a Star Wars tattoo at some point. Not because I overly love Star Wars, but my son overly loves Star Wars. So I figured I would get, and I don't have like a tattoo for him, and I don't have one for my daughter yet either, so I'm kind of deciding. She's 15, so like with her, it's like I got to see what she's really into before I get a tattoo. He's going to be into Star Wars forever, so I'm probably going to get a lightsaber or something with his name or something at some point.
That's cute.
And it'll be on my ribs or something because I'm running out of space, and it's going to hurt like crazy, but
oh, your ribs are going to hurt.
Yeah.
But so that's really, really cute. And I'm sure he'll love it.
That wouldn't have been a bad giveaway. Oh, that's a good question, man. I don't know. I don't know if he's right-handed or left-handed. I feel like Iron Fist would be ambidextrous.
I feel that way
because
too.
even if he's not, he's trained in a way to where he can use any part of his body for damage. Conceivably, he's good with both hands.
I've never actually seen him right now that I think about it. I've seen him punch, never seen him right.
That's true. Shinsuke will end up in that WWE comic. He'll at least be on a cover if he's not already. Actually, he was. He was on an exclusive cover a while back that I did not pick up, but I need to. It's one of those weird ones. I can't remember what they give it the name for. It's like a. It's not a Barnes and Noble exclusive. It's like a Books A Million one, but when they give it a weird name.
fried pies?
Yeah, fried pies. Yeah,
Yeah, as far as I know, they only get the fried pie variants.
yeah,
I like some
fried
of them,
pie
but
variants. I don't know why they're even called that. They used to just have Books A Million
I'm not
logos
too
on 'em.
sure.
But I got the Finn Balor like that thanks to a buddy who hooked me up. He come in the store. He
Mhm.
brought me one. I bought from him. But I didn't get the Nakamura, so I do need one of those. So if any of you are around at a bookstore and you see a Shinsuke Nakamura cover on WWE comic, and you can get that thing for about $10.
Get him a late birthday gift.
I'll buy it.
Or again, late birthday or Hanukkah. I don't know what you do for the holidays.
Festivus
Okay,
for the rest of us.
there you go.
Air grievances. That's it. On Netflix, it opens doors. That's true, but that's something I think they just didn't catch. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe he does with his hand because he's just keeping this one ready.
I open
all
doors
the
with my
time.
left hand, but I write with my right.
But at the same time, on the Netflix show, Iron Fist gets his butt kicked by nobodies and then is untouchable by other people. So they kind of went whichever direction they wanted on that show sometimes.
Yeah.
That's my negative on the Netflix Iron Fist is that like he gets his
we'll
butt
just see how
kicked by
Defenders does.
nobody a lot.
We'll just see how Defenders works out.
I'm pretty sure he has been on one. I thought. Yep.
Chris and Monica.
Yeah, I'll try one
Sounds
out.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I say that could be a new holiday. Chris and Monica.
In fact, I'm going to show this thing off right now. We're about to turn this thing off. We got to open the store, do new comic down, get stuff ready for the noon sale. But I'm going to show you something real quick that I am going to put up at noon. We can't sell it right now, but I'm going to show it to you now. So if you're into it, this is your chance to kind of get ready.
You can ooh and ah.
This is Deadpool. It's a Deadpool key keeper, but it's basically a full-size statue of Deadpool. On the front here is his symbol. It's a keychain. You put your keys on it. There's a magnet there in the base. You lay your keys down there that clips to the magnet. This you put it in your house to keep your keys. So you're like, oh, I don't lose my keys. But really, it's just a pretty awesome Deadpool statue. It's $40, and it comes with the keychain that, of course, sticks to that. And it's got a base here with the tiles where your keys will lay. It's very cool. We're going to sell this for $40. This will be on the sale at noon. I've only got one of these for the sale. But if you're interested in this, be milling around your head. Think about it. And we'll see about getting this out to you, along with the new Deadpool issue and all kinds of other stuff. But for now, we're going to get out of here because it is time for New Comic Day, and it's going to get busy.
I can buy my
very
stuff.
busy. And she can buy her stuff and,
yeah, I don't wait.
help all these lines of people who are going to be coming in to get comics. And we got
Like
Philip
Wiley.
probably out there, Wiley, David Napier probably going to be out there. We got lots of people getting ready to come in for some comics. So that's the way it goes. So we're going to see you guys at noon. So be back here. Get ready to buy some new stuff. It's going to be awesome. And, yeah. I think that's it.
Yep.
We're good?
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
I say so. Bye-bye.